Due to a technical glitch, the audio of this episode is compromised. My sincere apology for the inconvenience. Good morning, guys. Welcome to the episode 33 of Suman versus Human. So, today I have a big guest on the show, and I'm so excited to invite him right away. Mr. Hunny Bhagchandani is from Ahmedabad, India, and he is the founder of Torchit. Torchit is a very interesting organization. So, before I start talking more about this, let's very quickly welcome Mr. Honey on the show. Honey ji, welcome to Suman versus Human.
Thank you so much, Samanji, like to inviting me. It's really an honor for me to be part of your podcast. And I was researching about you and wonderful journey, sir. Like I'm very
Thank you so
much
much. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm
glad
glad.
glad to talk to you. Yes, sir.
Honey ji, Torchit is an amazing venture by you. And it's been very clear that, see, basically, many entrepreneurs today in India, I can say India has become a third biggest place for startups in the world. But
Yes,
the story is all these entrepreneurs are running behind making big money. And it's been very clear that organizations like Torchit will require a lot of efforts, and it is a fact that how hard you may work, this is not going to fetch you handsome money. But still, you are doing this with a full dedication and determination. I am super duper curious to know where this idea came from and what made you to start Torchit.
let me start with the startup thing. So, as you say, India has now become a third largest ecosystem for the startups and the entrepreneurs. And I can say, like, a lot of other startups are like the entrepreneurs are solving the real life problem. So it is not about they're running behind the money or something, but this is behind the solving the unmatched needs of the society. So that's the now beginning of developed India. So right now we are talking about developing India, developing India. So
Yes, I don't know when it
now
is
it's a
going to change its status to developed.
exactly. So it's already started the process.
Yes.
Uh, people, students from the engineering background, the marketing background, coming up with a lot of great ideas and innovations to solve a real life problem for thousands or millions of people, not only for India, but other developing countries and the developed countries as well.
Yes.
We have a very great example like a UPI.
Yes.
So India is now become a center of innovation for the entire world. So this is the pure Amrit Kal, which I can say,
Yes. Yes.
because of the good governance, because of good policies, because of good uh, internet, lot of other factors at the
Yes.
same time. Yeah. So coming to my journey, uh, yeah. So I started Torchit when I was in a third year of engineering.
Oh.
And yeah, so third year of engineering, I have to do a compulsory internship, and during an internship, I did it in a blind school where my task was to make admin work more accessible for people with visual impairment. And I have a soft corner in my heart for visual impairment from my childhood because of some personal issues. So I did an internship in a blind school, and during my internship, I met with a guy, Ganesh, who is a blind, visually impaired. And I was working with him, like we were become good friends. And suddenly one day he met with an accident, and that ignited me a curiosity. Why this happened? Like, to be very frank, this should not happen with him. I was there during my internship, and suddenly this happened, and he was not able to continue his job. And when I deep dive into this problem, I talked to a lot of VI visual impaired person and got to know about this is a problem for every individual, not only with Ganesh. This made me to think, how can I help this situation? So, being an engineering student, being a robotics person, I was heading to a robotics club in my university. I'm a university topper. So, I had thought about I can make a torch which can make sound if there's anything in front of a blind or visually impaired person.
Oh.
So this is the just an idea. Nowadays, I'm happy to see a lot of school going students are also making this kind of gadgets. So that gadget bring me to the MIT Media Lab in the US.
Oh.
Yeah. So that prototype, that idea became a prototype, and prototype became a product. And when I tested on the ground level, the result and the response was super amazing.
Awesome.
And I when I show this prototypes to my university, they were very keen to make this as a startup. And at the time, I was talking about 2016-17. So at the time, startup buzz was just announced by our Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji. So and everyone is talking about startup, and Gujarat being an entrepreneurial state of India, they have come up with a very good policy, and the Torchit was the one of the fruits of those policies. So we got around 30 lakhs of grant from the government of Gujarat under startup scheme, and I was in fourth year, and I was working to make this prototype as a final product, and it took me somewhere around 17 months, and finally in 2018 we have launched our product, which is now as a Sarthi,
Oh.
a smart mobility device for the persons with visual impairment. So Sarthi is the Sanskrit name which means a true companion.
Yes.
So Sarthi is trying to become a visual impaired true companion. And I'm happy to share the Sarthi product is the world's most accurate and the affordable product at the same time. So
Fantastic.
Sarthi helps a blind or visually impaired person in walk independently in any scenario. So, like say example, a VI person is walking in a classroom or a office or a hotel or a room or in its home. So he can use without stick.
No need to carry any cane.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah. And when a visually impaired person goes out, steps out of the home or the office, so he used the cane, right? A white
Yes.
cane.
Yes.
Also in India, in Ahmedabad, people are using different cane. In Mumbai, people are using different cane. In Chennai, people are using different cane. Every part of India, people are using different cane. This is a single country. Say example, there are 200 countries. So everywhere, cane is different. So next step was to make our product a universal product. So we made it universal as well. So now our product can attach to the any of the cane available in the world. So this means our product enhance the white cane. So the white cane is the one of the greatest solution or the innovation for the visually impaired person.
Yes.
But some innovation has the limitation.
Yes.
So white cane cannot detect above ground level objects, so above knee level objects. So the Sarthi helps. Sarthi detects the above knee level up to the head level objects. So the Ganesh who met with an accident, he got six stitches on his head. So same way, many VI person bump into the hanging objects like truck, like tree, or any signboards or any other thing.
Yes.
So this Sarthi helps to identify there's something in front of them through different patterns of vibration. And it works in three different modes, small, medium, and large. And the majorly this device available in the world at the price point starting from $250 goes up to $700. And our product is just $50.
Oh.
That's why this is the world's most affordable product.
Yes.
And why affordability? Let me give you more clear example. So there are several millions of visual impaired. Like WHO is saying different number, government of India is saying different number, everyone is saying different number. So to be honest, there are around 250 million visually impaired people.
Yes.
Yeah. So 250 million visually impaired people, 92% are coming from low income group. Whether it's America, whether it's the UK, whether it's any developed country,
Yes.
even there, people are coming from low income group. The products are available there are not being afforded by majority of the people.
Yes.
So there is a very huge demand, and which we are solving at that time. And I'm happy to share, a long story short, in last 5 years, we have impacted more than 150,000 lives in India and 40 plus countries.
So how this works actually, I need to attach this device to my existing cane or I can carry it individually.
Both, whatever comfortable to you. So in indoor, a VI person, visually impaired person, cannot use a cane. So he can use like just as a device, standalone device, and this device is a small mobile size of kind of a device. So you can put it in your pocket, or you can put it in your hand or something, and you can. If there's something, there's a two sensors, and about two sensors there is a button. On that button, like there are, and those buttons are into the braille as well, 2 feet, 4 feet, and 8 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, and below the sensors, there is a C-type charging socket, so it's 100% accessible. A VI vigilant person can charge by himself. The main part, if a blind person uses this device, and it will work for a month
Oh,
with a single charge.
awesome.
Yeah, let me comprise everything. Like accuracy, 100%. Affordability, the most affordable. Battery, 1 month. Universal design, compact design, and can be used as a standalone. So whatever we have ideated, we have developed and achieved, and that's the love of our end users to us. So while working with the persons with visual impairment across the country, across the Africa, Asia, we've realized a lot of other challenges faced by them. So that's how we have evolved, and now we have multiple products.
I was going through the catalog and
Yeah,
my goodness, the product list is huge. So
exactly.
people say that you are a kind of Amazon for accessibility tools.
Yes.
And Team Human versus Human salutes you for this achievement.
No, no, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sumanji. Everything which we have developed because of the our end users only. They guided us. They showed their trust to Torchit. This is why we are able to do this.
And I'm sure this is a kind of first initiative in the country because till today
Yes,
there
yes.
are no other chain of retail outlets for people with disability.
The main challenge was the availability. Second challenge was the awareness. And even these tools are there. The people knows about the product. People that product is available. Then the third challenge was the affordability. Simple three fundamentals. Availability was not there. So many people, if they know the products are not available in their regional, their district, or their country, or the city.
Yes,
And the majority of the time, people are not aware about that product.
yes,
They are suffering from that problem. They don't know the solution.
yes,
And even though they know the product, they see there's a available product, but those products are super duper expensive.
correct.
The assisted technology market is super expensive.
Yes,
So these three were the main challenges, and we are working in this field, and we worked on the ground level, the village level, like the rural village of the Cambodia, the Indonesia, or even say example our own India or Africa. Kenya. So I have been in Kenya. So I have visited the villages of the Kenya. I have villages I personally and my entire team went on the ground level, talked to them, and finally we come up with a solution which is Enable Mart.
and unfortunately, visual impaired community in African countries are badly ignored. They are not much aware. They are not much exposed to the technology.
Exactly, not only in Africa, my friend, like everywhere. So everywhere, like in India, say example, tier one, tier two cities, Mumbai, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Delhi.
Yeah.
If you go to the tier 2 cities or tier 3 cities, they are not considered to be go out from their homes. So the missing out of the potential population of 250 million. And I'm not talking about now VI visually impaired. Let's go for the pan disability. So according to WHO, there are billion population who suffers from some kind of other impairments. And this a billion population comprises of the $8 trillion as an economy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the now numbers are the huge $8 trillion economy,
Oh.
which is called as a purple economy. So the services, the products, the things around impairments are considered to be a purple economy. Okay. So coming to the point again. So we are jumping from Sarthi to a ground level to identify the other challenges to giving a solution, which is Enable Mart. So we have Enable Mart. We have everything like for daily living for visual impaired to daily living of hearing impaired to locomotive impaired to children with special needs to education products to hearing aids to locomotive aids like wheelchair, tricycles to crutches to braille education to inclusive education to inclusive workplace. Even for our children with special needs, the occupation therapy products, even the toys for children with special needs, the education products, the grammar, the speech impaired products to aid them. So
Yes.
we have more than 400 products, sir,
You name
as you
it, you
mentioned.
have it. I have seen the
Yeah,
catalog.
yeah,
You are covering all kinds of disabilities.
yes.
No doubt you are putting your maximum efforts to bring these products available for all the disabled individuals across the globe. But reach is the biggest challenge, and as you said, affordability also. No matter, no matter, you're trying your best to make these products affordable. But what my concern is, on the other hand, governments are not catering or not supporting people with disability in buying those or in sourcing those products from the vendors like you. Do you agree with me?
I completely agree with you. Because see, government has their own challenges. Because in government, people are coming with limited knowledge or the old school guys kind of thing. So the products which right now the 21st century generation needs, they're not aware about. So our main work is to make them aware to the government employees. So it will be a part of policies. So I am in talks with a lot of governments, state governments, federal governments, even in India, central government, and even in Kenya government and other governments. So my work is to basically to make them aware because government has money. Like no doubt they has money, but they don't aware about this kind of products and the impact of these products. So
Yeah.
say example, government in India is giving a crutches to each and every. But those crutches are okay, good. But apart from these crutches, they need more solutions. They're
Yes.
giving the canes. So now we are talking about the smart canes. Now we are talking about the AI glasses.
Yes.
So the government is not about the aware about these glasses or the smart canes. Or very few people are in government are aware, I can say. So now people are making a lot of efforts to connect with us and knows about our product. And every day they are calling us about the new ideas.
Do you consider accessibility products as essential products?
Of course, why not?
Now my question here
Yeah.
is, government gives subsidy on major essential products like gas, water, electricity, right? Then in that case, I feel government should also subsidize uh, products used by
Ye-
persons with disability, and this is not happening.
Okay, so there's a different look into. As I told you again, the awareness, the impact of these assistive solutions, they are not aware about. So this is our duty to make them aware to them. And even though they are aware and they're not doing, so then it's their fault. Because see,
Unfortunately, till today, disability was never a part of their manifesto.
yeah, completely agree. Yeah. Because see, they are running after the vote banks,
Yes.
running behind the vote banks. And we have to show if your like election booths are not accessible, then you are losing out this big population of their voting. So disability is the one of the biggest minority.
Yes.
So we have to stand together and show them our power. And the main see again the point again comes around the disability again. So I'm not talking about government. I'm not defending government or the defending to the visual or disability segment. See, to be very frank, right now, as I told you earlier as well, in tier two, tier three cities or anywhere you go, so there are not much resources available. There are not much awareness available. So their loved ones are not allowing them to go out, step out from their home. If they're not coming out of their home, they're not being visible. They're not being visible. Even the government doesn't go to their home, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's our duty. So that's why assistive solutions is key. If you go to any developed countries, so the roads are accessible. Why? Because people are going out, and if you are going out, roads are not accessible. Then they are challenging to the government. Then the government is making roads are accessible. But the first thing we have to come out. You getting my point?
Yes, I
So
do.
if we have to come out, we need assistive solutions.
Yes.
So now, say example a wheelchair person, or say example a hearing impaired person. If he is coming out, how he can communicate with others with the power of technology. And the power of technology is your smartphone.
Yes.
With a smartphone, a hearing impaired person can communicate with other person. And if he is communication, okay, he might get some challenges. And those challenges, if he is coming out from his home, or say example, a visually impaired person. Today, 70-80% visually impaired people are sitting in their home doing nothing. This is the real scenario of developing countries. Only 10-20 people I'm meeting every conference and everywhere. Why? Because those are not coming out of their home. So we
And
have Sarthi product.
if I want to add anything over here on this subject, I will say maybe that is because of the economic conditions.
See, these are the secondary thing. The first primary thing is okay. Say example, if a blind person, if he comes out of the home or a blind girl, he goes to a market.
Yeah.
If he goes out, he will pay for Ola or Uber or taxi something,
Yes.
or he can use public transport.
Yeah.
He can go to market or he can go to school. He is a part of economy then. If she is sitting in the ideal at the home or consuming the resources, she's not a part of economy.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's a liability or he is a liability. Or
Yeah. Yeah.
I can be very blunt here. So if he is going out, he is contributing to the society or he is contributing to the economy. Then government is looking after the economy, right? If he is or she is going out, going to the education or the college or the job, then he is able to pay the taxes, right?
Yeah.
If he is able to pay the taxes or she is able to pay the taxes, then she has a right to ask or demand in front of the government.
Yeah.
So to make them to go out into education, to higher education, to get job, this is our duty as a Torchit or any other assisted startup to provide those kind of resources to them. So if they have resources, they can go out, and and if they can go out, then it would become a developed country, like a developed infrastructure or accessible infrastructure for everyone.
Yeah, what I don't understand over here is, see, let's say, let's take an example of a person with locomotor disability. Now, this
Yeah,
person has a severe locomotor disability, and you got a solution for them. Let's say you have a electric wheelchair. Okay, so
yeah.
now tell me how much that would cost, approximately, roughly.
So in India, somewhere around 40 to 50,000, which is somewhere around $500 to $600.
Yeah. So 40 to 50,000 rupees. Now this unemployed locomotive, disabled person, he cannot bring that kind of money to buy this product. So what I'm
Yeah,
saying is,
true.
what I feel is, if this is been subsidized by government, because you are
Okay,
already you are
great
already
point.
doing a lot to bring the cost down, right? You agree with me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you cannot go beyond it. Now, what is the only possibility what I can look at is the government should subsidize so that this can be affordable for this disabled person who is unemployed already. So that this person can
So
make use of your accessibility products, go out, find a job, join the job, and contribute his efforts and money towards the country's GDP.
so again, it's a chicken and egg situation.
The whole agenda is, I want government to be aware and come out with a big plan of action.
Yeah. So again, as I told you, this is our duty to make them aware about this kind of solutions. So right now they are giving a wheelchair, which is local, like they're giving a tricycles. A 1990s or 1980s tricycle they're giving in the 2024, 2020, right? So this is not going to help. So we
Yes,
have to
yes,
make them change in their policies.
yes,
So again, it's a chicken and egg situation. Like we will be. So again, if we want to change, we do change it our level. So say example the again your motorized wheelchair. Initially it cost somewhere around $2,000 to $1,500.
yes. I remember it
Nowadays
was
because
in
of
lakhs in India.
yeah, so now it's 50,000 in India,
Yes, yes,
and
yes,
500 $600. Say example $800.
yes.
So think about can't he get a $800 of loan, or can't he get this wheelchair on the EMI and go out, take new opportunities,
Nice
and
subject.
pay.
EMI. Do you provide EMI facility for people with disability to buy gadgets or accessibility appliances?
We are in talks with a couple of banks,
Yeah.
so
What is their
it is our next
response?
step.
What is the response from the banker?
No, very positive. So
Oh, is it?
one of our startup based out of Chennai, they got in SBI approval. If they want to buy a motorized wheelchair, their new motion or motorized wheelchair, they have to pay just 3,000 Indian rupees monthly.
Wow. This is a
So what will
fantastic
mean?
news. Fantastic, fantastic. I'm happy about it.
Yeah, so that there's a change, right? So we have okay. See, even the bank, we have okay. We are not different. See, is the manufacturers of assistive solution or the developers of assistive solutions or the persons with disability or the NGOs who are working for persons with disability, we all are into the same boat.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's our duty to make a noise around it.
Yes,
So
and
people will look into
you are in
this
the
as
right
a
chair, I tell you, Mr. Hani, because you are dealing with all kinds of people with disabilities. You have bouquet of disabilities, so
yeah,
you can help them unite and raise the
exactly. So
voice.
yeah, so this is what we are doing right now.
And I'm curious to know about your education related learning disability products.
Oh, lovely, great. So this is close to my heart actually. So I believe education is the fundamental right of anyone. So education, with the help of education, he is not only able to uplift himself, but he is going to uplift the entire family.
Yes,
So coming to the point, if there is a child who has some kind of other disability, if he is not able to educate by any chance, like by any ways, I'm not talking about the problems. I'm talking about the solution. So think about he is getting a job. So entire family is depending on that. And I
yes,
have seen a lot of big examples. Okay, so what we have as a solution. So say example, we go one by one. So for print impairment, so for the print impairment, we have majorly which is visually impaired, low vision or dyslexia, or children with slow learning. So for all, we have multiple solutions. If I go one by one, for visually impaired and the person who prefers the audio, why he should read print material? Even I don't want to read any novel. If there's an audiobook, I will prefer the audiobook.
yeah.
So I'm not a visually impaired, but I prefer audiobook. So we have a device which is Jyoti AI reader, which read it out any book whichever you place under the AI reader.
This is a
And
standalone device, right?
this is the standalone device, and
Great,
you can
great.
attach to your computer, laptop, or smartphone as well
Oh,
to
okay.
make a notes of it. Plus, you can even read any language.
It translates.
Exactly, my friend.
Wow.
So I have a not disability. I am wearing a glasses. And I cannot read Chinese or I cannot read German. I cannot read French. I read only two or three languages. But the content, the even I want to if I want to read a Korean comic or I want to read a Japanese research paper, it's inaccessible for me.
Yes.
So with this AI reader, I can able to read. Why not for visual impact? So this is the power of technology which we are trying to do. Inclusion,
So this
not only
is
for
this is also for mainstream.
exactly. So I mean, okay, talking about the solutions around this,
Yeah.
a blind person with this, they can able to read. So right now, a visual impaired is depending on the braille only or the audio. So for the audio book, he is also depend on the someone to make this book into the audio.
Correct.
And less than a percentage of book, 1% of book is accessible in
Yes.
braille or the audio.
And the kind of book I wanted may not be available as audio format,
Of
right?
course, 99% is not available.
Yes, yes.
So, and even if you want to read a book and at the night, and you cannot find the volunteers at the night,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So you are dependent.
Yes.
So for this dependency, with the power of technology, we can make independent.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah. So say example, a low vision person. So low vision person need a magnifiers. So different type of magnifiers can help their life easy. Or for children with slow learning or dyslexia, they need a writing guides or reading guides. So with this kind of reading and writing guides, they can able to read multiple lines or multiple things, and they
Okay.
can write in a straight line as well, or they can even write a check or anything. At the same time, for children with special needs, we have those solution which is not only which is designed for children with special needs, but nowadays people are using those for their other children as well. So those kind of comic books or those kind of audio books are now very good popular in the Western countries, and now it is in India. So thanks to the children with special needs, because of them, our textbooks have become more colorful. Textbooks have more become uh, advanced. Now concepts are getting more clear on the primary level itself. So a lot of STEM education. We have multiple products for making STEM accessible for visually impaired, like our Tech Draw, like Tactile Globe, or our Sakshara Kit, Able Kit. With the help
Okay.
of Able Kit, a blind or visually impaired person can be read at the speed of a sighted person, can take notes at a sighted person, he can challenge the sighted person, or even he can write his or her exam by himself or herself.
Oh.
So this kind of technology, this kind of inclusion which we are talking right now, and we have done in the schools. We have more than 33 schools who have adopted this model, and now people slowly writing their own exams. Think
Yeah.
a blind person writing their own exam. Why not
Excellent.
any company will hire him or her?
It's not about writing in braille, right?
No, writing in a regular language, Hindi, English, Marathi, Tamil, like
Oh,
even in Afrikaans, like Swahili,
oh, fantastic.
through the power of a Android phone or with the QWERTY keyboard.
Oh,
This is the inclusion, right? You are not using a
yes.
special product.
Yes, yes, yes.
So if you are using a special product, you are excluding.
Yeah.
We are talking about the inclusion. Why you use a special product? Why not? Honey can use a Jyoti AI reader. Honey is using a Jyoti AI reader for if he wants to read any Chinese book.
Yeah.
True. So this is
Yes.
the technology which unites. And
Yes.
there's so many big examples like SMS. This is designed SMS the video call are designed for the hearing impaired. And now everyone is using SMS and video call.
Yes, 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 yes.
So the portable games. And
Yes.
number of examples I can give you. So this Jyoti AI reader designed for the visual impaired. Now everyone is using this.
And how about other products for autism and mentally retarded people? Also, you have some products, right?
Yeah, yeah. So of course, like there are more than 500. I cannot talk about each product, but I appreciate all of you guys. Like whoever is listening, if you go to check our website Enable Mart, and we are coming up with the blog series as well.
Wow.
So and we are coming up with a lot of videos, lot of content around the all the products. So we are creating awareness basically, to be very frank.
If someone from any other country wants to order any of your product, do you offer any sales support?
So we being a small company, we need good partners, country partners. So in Kenya, Africa, Tanzania, we have good partners. So we where we can also provide the products within a week time. Plus we can also provide a good training, support, service, warranty. So yeah, we need a partners across. So we cannot open our office in all
But you are
200
you are
countries.
open for new partners, right?
Of course, we are very much open for new partners.
And you also have Jyoti, a smart glass technology, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
these
So this
days,
is our
these
new
days,
flex.
many smart glasses are coming up in the market, but what matters is reliability.
I can add two more things: reliability, usability, and the affordability.
Yes.
So if it is a reliable, okay. How about the usability? It's very hard to use. Both are good. It's not affordable. Then how you can procure?
Yeah.
So we are providing the best of the best quality, which means reliability. The easiest way to use, which is the usability, and the affordability, of course, as I mentioned. So
Right.
this Jyoti eye glasses can describe you what is happening in front of the user, and it will give us the audio output. Then it can also read it out any hoardings, or it can read it out any uh, vehicle number or bus number or train number or anything you want to read it out. Plus, if you are into library, you want to read any book, so you can scan the title and you can read it out. And if you like the book, you go to your desk and read that book with Jyoti AI Reader. So we have three products in Jyoti AI. So one is Jyoti AI Glasses, which is the most affordable product, and we have Jyoti AI Pro, which is the advanced version of the AI glasses, which you can attach to any glasses. You can use standalone as well.
Oh,
Then we
oh.
have Jyoti AI Reader.
The major difference between Jyoti AI and Jyoti AI Pro is detachable camera, right?
Detachable camera, multiple accessories.
I
And
heard that you are
yeah,
also working on AI based application and which is about to come soon.
yeah, we are working for AI-based application for hearing impaired, which translate any voice into the text standalone without any internet. So right now AI is all about the internet.
Yes.
Yeah, so we are now developing a machine learning AI portable, again affordable product, ultra affordable, which is less than $100, which will be game changing for the hearing impaired students or the
Yes.
conferences to make it accessible for hearing impaired. So whatever the teacher or the speaker is saying, it will translate into the text
In real time.
in the real time.
Oh.
So there's a lot of applications in the smartphone, but we are trying to make it a, institution accessibility kind of thing, environment accessibility. So the way ramps are put it in every building to make it accessible. So this Desky AI will be used for hearing impaired. And we're also working into the in-house navigation for visually impaired. So a lot of things which we are now working.
And you are contributing a lot towards making buildings and workplaces accessible, both government and private areas, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So, private areas, no doubt, I think they are welcoming, but how about government? Are they cooperative?
yeah, yeah. For last couple of years, government of India is super duper cooperative. They
Great,
even change policies according to the affordability standards.
great.
So a lot of good initiatives are coming in government of India nowadays because of good governance basically. So of
Awesome.
course, if India is developing, so other countries, other neighbor countries will also look and develop. This is the power of uh, one developed country and which help nearby countries to develop.
So, dear listeners, I am dropping the link to Enable Mart in the description. You can just go and check it out. They are super reliable, super useful, and super affordable. Now, Honey G, now we have
Yes.
come to the stage where I have this question for all my guests coming on the show. And the question is, if I give you all the superpowers in your hand to change something in this world, what that would be?
Uh, so I can say, like you're giving me a power,
Superpower.
a superpower. So that superpower I can use for making this world more better place for each and everyone. 100% inclusive, 100% accessible, 100% equitable.
Fantastic, fantastic. Thank you. It was
And
pleasure talking to you, Haniji. It was so informative talking to you. And thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for the initiative you have taken up because this
oh,
is a need of an hour.
man, this
Fantastic
is the
job.
need of the centuries now,
Yes, yes,
actually.
yes, yes.
So nowadays people are realizing that's the good part, and I'm blessed. I'm on the right time at the right place. And thank you so much, Sumanji. Like, thank you for inviting me in.
But Haniji, one last request from my
Yeah,
side, my
please.
sincere request, my humble request, my kind request. Please prioritize to make all this, disabilities, different disabilities, bring them under one umbrella and unite and try to help them raise their voices.
Yeah, so we are trying from day one, basically. So when we enter into this market, like 2017, 18, I got to know if I work only with a single geography, it will not able to help. I have to work globally. So why globally? Because it's as I told you again, it's the uh, minority of person with
Yes,
disability. If we
yes,
cannot
yes,
unite, we cannot survive.
yes. Well said.
So
Rightly said. Rightly said.
for our survival, for our upliftment, we have to unite. Yeah, so we have to unite and like I see again at the end, I can just say I'm just a phase. So the real power is coming from the some energy or the god, whatever you believe. So
Yeah,
I'm just a phase. Whatever there's a command, I'm just following.
yeah.
So I was a engineering student, happily living my life, and even I'm happily living right now as well. uh, but yeah, but the point is somehow it come in my mind to develop something, got some push from the destiny, and develop a product to a marketplace to a I don't know what next.
You are happily living and also making people with disability live happily ever after.
Yeah, trying like so. This is the like uh, how can I say in English? But seva ka mauka mila hai. I'm humble. I'm blessed.
Thank you so much, Haniji. Wonderful talking to you.
Thank you so much.